Well, our life story, right? Our life story give us incredible insights of who we are and who we are becoming when we want to put our voices into the world. And all we have stories that create some kind of memories, right? Memories that are in all the cells. My background started as a naturopathic doctor, so I understand the beauty of the connection in between the body, the soul, the emotions, the intentions, and this creates an incredible path for us to thrive. But not in the now was always like this in the past, right? My childhood was terrible. I suffer as well abuse, sexual abuse, and trafficking, and I have to to see how was really very bad treat my sisters, for example, for a long time, and that created an incredible lack in the soul of connectivity, right? Of who am I and what can I do in this life to be in service. But that love story, right, has created in the beginning the curiosity and the tapping into our intuitive part. As women, we have an incredible area that is sometimes hidden of creativity and build up ourselves in different manners. And we need to go to that basics as well. That gave me the opportunity to travel when I was very little, looking for answers and looking for, okay, who am I? What is my roots? What can I be better? Even though I had incredible past experiences that really put me in the shadow many times, right? So that gave me the opportunity to travel into the Middle East. I was living with the Bedouins in the desert for a long time, and that gave me an incredible pathway of connection with nature, and as well with the ancient wisdom, and as well with the beauty of just being still. That gave me a lot of small tools that gave me later on with the experiences, right, to connect with the wisdom in within us. So I always was very intrigued and curious about how the brain works and how the subconscious mind works, right, and how we can direct our focus into something different and to overcome the limiting beliefs that we had because of our past experiences into something that we can master, something that we can bring into the world through our gifts and through our uniquenesses as a human being, right? And we have to be really connected with everything. We are not fractions, we're unity, right? And we are unity. And that led me to learn a lot about quantum physics and how our brain works and tapping into the grace of our body as well, and how in within us are all the gifts to be able to show into the world, right? I always was a very creative. So my first business, I think I was when I was 18 or 19, and from there I was all the time creating just because I was surviving. So I need to find out what can I do to be alive, right? And that gave me a perception of the humankind in a very high unique level. So later on, when I study biographical counseling, that is all the spiritual part of the humankind, of the psychology, and how these, through the cycles of the life, you can see patterns and you can see how the brain works and how we are connected with the law of nature and how we are connected as well with other tools and techniques that were used, right? And because of the circumstances, they are not used anymore. And that gave me another perspective of how we can start vibrating in different frequencies, right? In all this about energetics. When Lilian was speaking, right, the free radicals that we have our body and creates really stress and creates really inflammation in the brain could be those limiting beliefs that creates stress, right? That we put as ourselves connecting with the fear, with the doubt, with the self-sabotage, and those creates an incredible chemistry that is not so, that doesn't help us really to be connected with a positive pathway. So I understood that if we want to be successful as well in our businesses, as a business owner that I was, as an entrepreneur, right, as a creator, an intuitively creator, well, we need to do the bridge in between your life experiences, to shift the old agreements and to be able to bring into the now the different perspective of ourselves. And we do have incredible tools to be able to shift that paradigm, to shift that consciousness, right? And not to be in autopilot anymore. So that gave me the intuition as well to bridge between, okay, who you are, where are your gifts, and who do you want to become in the exponential, right? Not in the perspective that is close to your now, is bigger than yourself, while you are connecting with the law of nature, with this earth, because we have to be very aware about what we have around us to be able to start receiving, right? And when we're open that channel, you can absolutely be the creator of whatever you want. And we can overcome limitations as fear or past experiences that really lock us and really connect us with lack of, instead to be abundance, right? And to be in the abundant way. So one of the things that is very important for us to recognize is the power in within as a creators. Women, right? We are the ones that, as the earth, be, creates the dynamics of the seasons in within us. I'm telling, it's like a connecting with the different elements, right? We have the body, that is the physical body. We have the ether, that is the one that is connect all the parts. We have as well the astral, that is the one that is connecting with that wisdom that is coming in within us. And all this is perfectly combined to be successful in business. And you will ask it, but what is the meaning? What is the connection between this? So one of the things that I teach really is to be with the sight of the big vision of yourself, right? And to connect with that part that is hidden. And we have to connect with that physical part and this physics, right? One of the things and the techniques, I don't know if you heard about it, is related to the human design, and as well connected with gene keys, that is as well is connecting with the part that you don't see but is there, right? And if we are that gave me the opportunity to realize when I live with the Bedouins, right, that they didn't have more than connection with nature, and that gave them an incredible wisdom about surviving, and as well water, and how they can connect with the elements in manners that were super incredible with the mastery, right? So in business as well, we have the opportunity to bring ourselves from soul connection instead to be in the male connectivity. And this is what happened mostly. We didn't connect within us, and we explain ourselves through these roles that are not belonging to us. So sometimes that's why we are not creating the successes that we desire, because immediately we are having different energetics and different way of the use of the energy. And it's all about the body as well, right? How the body react to different things. So whatever you are getting in, right, is what you're going to express, is the law as well of of receptivity. And these are laws that are connected with nature. So I made the bridge because it's super interesting when you are aware about those laws, right? How easily you can apply to your lifestyle, how easily you can apply to your business in the simple way, because nature is simple and we are the reflection of that nature. So I will always say, instead to hustle as ladies, is to create that stillness where miracles are happening, right? Where you can absolutely receive information, transform, right? It's like you transform with your colors, right? And you give it to the world. And this is something that we need to learn again. And this is the key of successes as well in business. We have to connect within us to be able to inspire. And inspiration is to let the spirit, to let the source, whatever you believe in, but to let the source to heal, right? And to create those quantum healing processes, or this quantum leap if it's business, right? So this is very important. And my talking here, and thank you, Maria, for the invitation, and for sure, Gertrude, because she is the heart of this gathering, right, is to be very good observant. When we're observant about our reality, not the perception of the reality that we have in front of us, we are be able, and we have the opportunity to shift that reality, right? And we can transform or transmute like an alchemist, right? I work with alchemy, and as well art connected with alchemy, is how I can shift the old experiences that maybe are traumatize me or that pull me all the time to the same patterns, right? Those limiting beliefs, and to do the shift into the new agreements and how I can focus into these things. So that's it. I wanted just to embrace all of you. We have incredible opportunities always, no matter what experiences we had, no matter what circumstances we're in, or we have the miracle and the opportunities to shift. And one of those things is for sure what Lillian said before, earth yourself, connect with the telluric forces, right? Dance and create something different if you don't feel like it's part of your life purpose, right? And when you unlock this potential, oh my goodness, everything is possible. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.